No filming this morning on land. It's been a very damp morning. Woke up and it was actually pretty dry. Fog hadn't come in. It was really nice. And then about 20 minutes later, as I was starting to pack up, first round of rain hit. And then it's just been cycling through. But it should be clearing up, getting better conditions as the day goes on. Getting nicer and nicer, I hope. So yeah, it's just gonna be kind of, I think, a damp slog of a day, at least for the morning. If I can get around past Jonesport, it should be a nice long downwind to get into some protection. I think just there'll be a couple of these headlands that'll be a little sketchy, just because of the swell and the wind. But it's not white capping, it's just consistent. Okay, here we go. Focus time. Getting out here toward this headland. I can't remember the name of it, I'm sorry. Just Sheep Island's still right behind me. The swell is organized. Luckily there's still some islands straight ahead of me where the probably getting blocked and broken up. But I want to go really wide of this headland to avoid reflected waves. I've only got a mile or so until I get some cover, and then down into the next bay where there's more islands, and then into Jonesport. Yeah, a little sporty, but not too bad. Trying to stay well offshore at the moment. Quarter mile, half a mile. The swell and the wind chop isn't too bad. It's pretty reasonable and consistent, but as soon as you start getting the reflected waves, it gets really weird. Man, this is beautiful. Coming into the shelter of Tibbet Island here, Tibbet Narrows. First couple miles of the day was pretty exciting. Good way to get the heart pumping. Oh my goodness, the sun. The sun's coming out. Oh goodness. And it might be out for a while. Got some blue sky. Yes. How dope is this? Conditions are good enough. I am kind of cutting the corner on the Wahoa Bay. Instead of going all the way in, I'm going to island hop across it. There's enough protection from these outlying islands in here that the conditions aren't bad. Really, actually, pretty nice paddling. But the clouds in here are amazing. Oh, it's beautiful out here. Water's glassing out. Oh. It's gonna be one of those days where on paper it looks like it might be kind of miserable, but it actually ends up being gorgeous. One of the few bridges I'm passing into this trip. Got Beals to my right and Jonesport to my left on either side of the water. And just trying to stay out of the main flow of the current here as much as possible. Make life easier. Coming around Kelly Point. Alright, I think I can see Roque Island ahead of me. That was one Steve really likes. Looks awesome. Cool shape to it. And yeah, these winds have really picked up in the last 20 minutes. It's gonna be a quick downwinder getting into the corner of Chandler Bay. decided to cross over to Roque. Probably pretty ill-advised. Swell against current, wind against current. Got a little messy in the middle, but I just wanted to check out Roque because it looks like a really, really cool area. This is pretty cool. There's the pour over. All right, it was worth that awful crossing just for this. Pretty good first showing, Roque. Roque Island is doing it. Wow, look at these rocks. And it's calm enough here in Shorey Cove on the north side of Roque that you can get right up against these rocks. Ooh, a little too close to that one. Wow, look at that overhang. Overhang is so cool. That's amazing, these rocks. Roque, fast, so cool. Back over to the mainland after Roque. Straight behind me. A couple miles along the shore here, and then I should be up into this bay, I guess. Not a river, just a long bay that sticks in. Looks shallow and tidal. But I'm now on flood tide, so should be able to just ride on in. These last 2 or 3 miles have been very exposed, very cliffy, and the waves have been very messy, so I am quite a ways offshore. Just trying to find some relatively clean water. I'm about to head up this little river here, just a few minutes toward my camp for the night. Whew. Still messy out here, but can you believe it? The sun is out, and blue skies mostly. I might actually be able to dry out tonight. This is kind of surreal, going from the chaotic, messy water out there to this river that's so calm and glassy so quickly. Then there's a ton of current in here. I'm just gonna ride it all the way up to my camp. Should be seeing the camp pretty soon, just around this corner. And around this point. Wow, this is cool. I haven't been in this sort of environment yet on the trail. This way up in this tidal zone. Yeah, just a little micro tide race in here. Cool. I said to get off on the left side before the rip, but kind of tidally blocked from doing that, so I'm gonna just run this little chute and figure it out from there. Wow, this is a definite little step down. Cool. Whee! Cool. Really moving down. There's the side appearance. Alright, let's find an eddy and figure out where to camp. That's cool. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why every sea kayaker should learn whitewater, at least somewhat, so you can learn how to eddy in and out of big currents. And it's a lot of fun playing on rivers. All right, looks a little muddy. Welcome to Heron's Rip. I am in the process of trying to dry absolutely everything I have out. It was a soggy morning. Yeah, it's like they have an artist in residency program, this cool building up there, and a community kitchen area. So this spot kind of feels a bit isolated just because we're out on this point and you can't see anything except for the couple buildings up the hill. But I know we're really close to houses and things because I can, for the first time this trip, hear someone mowing their lawn. Kind of that way. Pretty sure it's a lawnmower. I don't know, it's just funny. So yeah, check out this outdoor kitchen space. And then they called it a cob stove. It's kind of like a pizza oven. Really neat. But yeah, it's a cool structure. All pegged together. Dinner time. Simple dinner tonight. Bit of Abenaki, basically just biscuit. Tin of squid and ink sauce. Just delicious and oily. And we can make a bit of a mess, so gotta be careful with it. Like that. Damn it. It's all good. I'll clean that up. Walking down to check out the rip. We are pretty close to high tide now. It's a little bit different look than it was when I arrived. No mud. So that's a good sign. When I launch tomorrow morning, at about 8 o'clock I think is high tide. Be nice and close. But even at this level though, there's still a pretty decent current flowing into here. It's really cool. Such a neat spot. This spot doesn't really feel like the rest of the trail. It feels a lot more, I don't know, like Canada or something. In fact, the last couple days especially, the landscape feels very different. It's definitely cooler. We have colder water. The trees on shore have changed. The rock has changed a couple times. Just a different vibe getting past Acadia and Petite Manane. Still plenty of houses, but a lot fewer than there were before. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and see you tomorrow. Yeah. Nice sailing in here. Good tailwind. And now it's gone.